Stir of Echoes, directed by David Koepp and based on the novel by Richard Matheson, is a gripping psychological thriller that explores the depths of the human mind and the supernatural. The film stars Kevin Bacon as Tom Witzky, a blue-collar worker living in a modest Chicago neighborhood, with his wife Maggie, played by Kathryn Erbe, and their young son Jake, portrayed by Zachary David Cope. Tom is a skeptical man, grounded in the tangible realities of his everyday life, until a casual hypnosis session at a neighborhood party sets off a series of unsettling events. The film opens with a seemingly ordinary scene, but quickly descends into a world of eerie visions and chilling sounds that hint at a dark secret buried within the community. The storytelling is tightly woven, with Cope effectively building an atmosphere of suspense and unease from the very beginning. Following the hypnosis session conducted by his sister-in-law Lisa, played by Illeana Douglas, Tom begins to experience vivid and disturbing visions. These visions are often cryptic and fragmented, leaving Tom in a state of confusion and fear. He sees flashes of a young girl, Samantha Kozak, who had gone missing from the neighborhood months earlier. As the visions intensify, Tom becomes increasingly obsessed with uncovering the truth behind them. His once stable life begins to unravel as he is consumed by a compulsion to dig deeper into the mystery. This obsession strains his relationships with Maggie and Jake, as he becomes more detached and erratic in his behavior. Meanwhile, Jake, who possesses a natural sensitivity to the supernatural, reveals that he too can see and communicate with the ghostly presence haunting their home. The film delves into themes of family, trust, and the hidden darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of ordinary life. As Tom's investigation progresses, he discovers that the visions are connected to a horrific crime that took place in his neighborhood. The missing girl Samantha was not just a figment of his imagination. She was murdered, and her spirit is desperately trying to communicate the truth to Tom. This revelation propels Tom into a deeper investigation, leading him to confront the unsettling reality that people he thought he knew and trusted may be involved in the crime. The screenplay adeptly balances moments of tension with character-driven drama, making the audience question the nature of reality and the reliability of perception. Tom's journey is as much about uncovering the truth as it is about confronting his own limitations and fears. His transformation from skeptic to believer is portrayed with nuance and depth by Kevin Bacon, whose performance captures the complexity of a man grappling with forces beyond his understanding. The film's supernatural elements are grounded in a relatable human story, making the horror more impactful as it intertwines with Tom's personal struggles. As he gets closer to the truth, he is forced to navigate a web of lies and deceit that implicates his neighbors and challenges his understanding of morality and justice. The tension escalates to a gripping climax as Tom races against time to bring closure to Samantha's restless spirit and restore balance to his life. Stir of Echoes concludes with a powerful resolution that ties together the film's supernatural and psychological threads. Tom ultimately uncovers the truth about Samantha's murder, exposing the culprits and bringing peace to her spirit. This cathartic moment not only provides closure for the ghost, but also for Tom and his family. The film ends with a sense of restored normalcy, but not without leaving a lingering impact on the audience. The narrative raises intriguing questions about the nature of the human mind and its capacity to perceive and connect with the unknown. Through its expert blend of suspense, horror, and drama, Stir of Echoes remains a standout entry in the genre, offering both a thrilling and thought-provoking cinematic experience. Released in 1999, Stir of Echoes is a psychological horror film that often flies under the radar due to its release shortly after the highly publicized The Sixth Sense. Directed by David Koepp, the film is based on Richard Matheson's 1958 novel of the same name. One intriguing behind-the-scenes secret reveals that Kevin Bacon, who plays the protagonist Tom Witzky, was so intrigued by the script that he actively pursued the role. Bacon's dedication to the film is evident in his performance, which captures the essence of a man unraveling the mysteries of the supernatural world he unwittingly enters. The film's production team went to great lengths to create an immersive experience, even hiring a professional hypnotist to ensure the hypnosis scenes were as realistic as possible. One captivating piece of trivia is that the movie's hypnosis scenes were meticulously planned and executed to reflect genuine hypnotic techniques. To achieve this, a real hypnotist was consulted during the film's production, and Kevin Bacon actually underwent hypnosis to better understand his character's mental state. This dedication to authenticity is evident in the seamless blend of psychological suspense and supernatural elements throughout the movie. Additionally, The film's cinematography employs clever visual cues, such as using mirrors and reflections, to symbolize the duality between reality and the supernatural, enhancing the eerie atmosphere that permeates the narrative. Fans of the film will appreciate the subtle Easter eggs scattered throughout. For example, the recurring use of the color red serves as a visual motif that hints at the presence of the supernatural. This color choice is a nod to the novel, and is used to indicate when Tom is in a trance-like state, or when supernatural events are about to occur. Another intriguing Easter egg is the use of a particular tune that plays during key scenes, symbolizing a connection between the characters and the haunting events they experience. These careful details add layers to the film, encouraging viewers to pay close attention to the unfolding narrative. The psychological aspect of Stir of Echoes is central to its storytelling, and is what sets it apart from typical horror films of its time. The film explores themes of obsession, the power of suggestion, and the blurred lines between reality and the supernatural. Tom Witzky's descent into madness is portrayed with a keen focus on his internal struggle, reflecting the psychological turmoil that arises when one's perception of reality is challenged. The filmmakers skillfully depict the psychological tension through the use of tight camera angles and sound design, creating an atmosphere of claustrophobia and increasing paranoia that mirrors Tom's mental state. While Stir of Echoes didn't achieve massive commercial success upon its release, it has since gained a cult following and is often praised for its intelligent storytelling and atmospheric tension. Its impact is evident in the way it blends psychological elements with supernatural horror, influencing subsequent films in the genre. The film has also been credited with reviving interest in the works of Richard Matheson, whose novels have inspired numerous films and television adaptations. Moreover, the film's exploration of themes like hypnosis and the subconscious mind has sparked discussions in the psychological community, adding to its legacy as a thought-provoking piece of cinema. In retrospect, Stir of Echoes stands as a testament to the power of combining psychological depth with supernatural elements in storytelling. Its legacy is not only seen in the films it inspired, but also in its ability to engage audiences in a dialogue about the nature of perception and the unseen forces that influence human behavior. For podcast listeners, delving into the film's intricate details and behind-the-scenes secrets offers a fascinating glimpse into a movie that continues to captivate and intrigue long after its initial release. As the echoes of its narrative continue to resonate, Stir of Echoes remains a unique and compelling entry in the annals of psychological horror cinema.